Keep, keep, keep. Keep, keep, keep. To the keep, to the keep. Keep, keep, keep. 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 Keep. Keep, keep. Keep, don't sleep. So keep. So keep, don't sleep. So keep, don't sleep. We haven't had 31 issues to delegate about in the United States Supreme Court, and then something else came up. We want to know if this true or false. It's Zookeeper. We in the city of Janesville. As we trying to figure out if this true or false, we want to know if we looking at good construction. You know, she's so dusty, musty, crusty. She got mold all on it. Now, we could put lights right here that could edify business to the community. We in a legit business district. And the coding is off. I mean, keep, 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 keep. Don't sleep, rookies. Do you understand what happened? He say he was approached by officer before she was in uniform. You see, he seen her all in the church clothes, dressed up, looking good, and singing for God. See, it was a thing. No 700 women had did to him. So he out here on this show saying, well, you came through on your end of the bargain. You really did put the uniform on, and now it's my turn to do the rest. Just keep a tight lip. Zookeeper gonna fix everything that happened. We keep, don't sleep. We want to let you know why we doing the detour right now. It's a fantasy and Zookeeper head. He say it started from the Armory, the Mercy Hill Church. He took communion with the police about 3 years and some change, and he didn't die. So he say when we drink from the Lord's cup, nobody can contaminate the water. It's just, I mean, people, we keep, don't sleep. We did a show the other day, if you don't mind. It's okay. He say this lane right here can be closed for right now because what we thinking about doing in Zookeeper's imagination, besides drilling. Now we gonna drill. Construction workers must eat. We got so much new piping we can put in for free, but a lot of people they had no understanding of what guilt versus gunfight is. So Zookeeper say he on an island of his own. He went to church. The cop said she wanted to be with Eagle. And he said, I'm a law professor. But the people did not understand. So shout out to the city of Janesville Police Department as we delegate in our separate department. They in the truck. Eagle Eye say we need new police uniforms for the women. We gonna first start with the women. We want to see that we could test the emotional provocation of your threshold today. We trying to figure out if we have defective coding systems for sex offense crime prevention. It's the prevention part of it, rookies. Stop, Zookeep. Don't sleep. He don't sleep. He say he was asked on a date by a cop. It was a situation that never happened, but God told him it might happen. Let's shout it out. City of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, the county of Rock. And as we see the city public works truck riding by, we want to see if we can get any illustration of any artificial intelligence programming they got for the coding and for what could be here. You see, they could start getting pay raises, but you know it happened so fast. You have to understand what happened, people. Zookeep say he walk up in the church. He had all his gear on. I mean, he was showing out, but the people say he was doing too much. And he say he was just showing out, letting the people know what a little wealth can do to edify the community. But, I mean, the robbers come out. We got to get him out that chain. He gonna cash it in at one of our pawn shops, he gonna do something to give us that chain. We just can't let him walk around here with that chain to swing so hard. I mean, who the hell is O'Keefe? Well, let's break it down. We in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, County of Rock. And shout out to the venue. They opening soon. It's O'Keefe. He don't sleep. Shout out to the venue. We just gonna give you this view of the building and let you know why artificial intelligence web design traffic control could edify to this part of the community. We got one hell of a situation. We got the people say they were gonna do big business. I mean, the city of Janesville, we got a lot of redevelopments that came through. And shout out to the city of Janesville bus. They played with Eagle a few times. He kissed them. Oh, the people, they were so jealous. They had never seen the likes of Zookeeper. He take over everything. The people say, well, how can he do that? Well, he say he was some type of lawyer, but the people laughed. They called him names and shout out to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's Zookeeper. He say, we don't sleep. We got traffic moving. Real beautiful in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, if you will. Look at it. And as we look at the traffic do her thing, we want to take a special look at the ambiguity within the paint job. We got mold on one side, whatever on one side, then we got a few chalk. But we want to figure out if the city of Janesville, the county of Rock, town of Beloit, the village of this, the city of that, the state of this, the state of that, under federal and state laws, did we have an oversight if we got preschoolers being taught artificial intelligence, but we got the police department curriculum that don't teach nothing on this issue of intelligence? Can we rewind that movie? Yes, we can. It's Reverend Eagle. Don't sleep. He say, we had 31 issues to put in, rookie. It was there. All you got to do is fill in a buffer. But God said, hold on, you might have them nervous at this point, but would they be more nervous if you tell the Supreme Court that we need new legal precedent to monitor these juvenile preschoolers that's learning more information than the police through artificial intelligence, because the police just ain't got it nowhere in the budget. No human. I mean, Rock County Courthouse, let's get there. We in there like booty hair. Zookeepe. Shout out to Country. Herf Natural Bread. Phone company, phone number. It's Zookeepe. He just can't sleep. He say in his head now. He woke up to a reality. He was asked on a date by a police officer. But before she was an officer, we served in this building. No praise and worship and doing our thing. And God got 10,000 interchangeable names. We notate. We challenging all faith leaders. We challenging, all United States Attorney Generals. We challenging Wisconsin Attorney General's office. We challenging Washington, D.C. We challenging, let me know you about the challenge. Zookeepe, you don't sleep. He say the paint yellow on that side. It's yellow right here. It's yellow right here. She looking good, but if we go a few more steps, the arrow pointing that way, but we trying to turn it this way. And what we trying to figure out, people, is this really happened? In the city of Janesville, did no lawyer, did no pastor, did no public figure, did not my baby sit back, meditate, wait on God, and figure out that the government, a sex offender, IT security, artificial intelligence security, may be deficient because we got preschoolers that's stop it, you rookie. Stop it, you rookie. Stop it, you rookie. And Zookeep, he don't sleep. He say, we got so many homeless people out here. They waiting on God. We want to figure out why they still waiting. You know, God said we must work every day of our life, but some people are going to work harder than others based on their educational backdrop. They understand the constitutional forms of life and the scriptures when they reveal themselves to them. And we want to get caught up in the book of John, chapter 9, verses 35 to 41. The Pharisees asked Jesus Christ himself, could they see? And he said, you would not have to ask that question if you were not blind. If you could see, you're not blind. So we trying to figure out if we could see any parking meters generating income in the city of Janesville. Any cameras that should be here. We got a main facility. We got this thing called the Rock County Courthouse. I mean, we got no parking meters. None. Not one since the sheriff's department been established. We want to let you know why Eagle didn't get the world stage yet. Now, it's coming. God said it's coming because his show, it tests the emotional regulation of court situation. When we go to court, we gotta go through the judge, the jury, and the trial. We want to get the 12 most stockbrokers. We want the 12 most honest people. You know, we don't care about how much money you got. You know, the 12 most honest people we want. We want to see if the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, county of Rock, and those abroad counties and international, how we created a crisis when the government released that funding for the preschool students to be taught under special curriculums, but the police do not got this in their curriculum. Did we? It's Zookeep, he don't sleep. He say, did we or did we not? We got no lights that could be here under the First Amendment. It ain't here. We just trying to stop Brookie. Who had us broke? You know, that's the question. You know, everybody claim to see, but they can't. Zookeepers say we could put the parking meters all the way through here. Just like we got the road blocked off there, we could have the road with parking meters all the way through here. And the courthouse staff, no, they've been working on a tight budget in this lifetime. They never have to pay parking meter fee because, you know, they been getting stroked. I mean, should we have been more invested in IT security, artificial intelligence, because then the humans could really be intelligent. I mean, really have an abundance. But we don't. And I'm confused. It's Zookeep. He say we in the city of Janesville at the Rock County Courthouse. And his name was never at the courthouse to entertain the people. So he had to create his own show. He say his show, the best thing, never made it to cable. Hell of a situation. You know, because get the people nervous that got the uniform on. And we want to shout out that library director, city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, Herbert Public Library that put that and took that. Now, jurisdictional purview. Now, Zookeeper put up there, hold on, we finna put some artificial intelligence books here. Now, watch out. We want the students to make it to and from the library. Everybody who populated, but he, with his uniform on, why is that there? Why is that there? Why is that there? Why is that there? And why is that there? And as we understand why I was there, we want to see how much traffic we get at the courthouse. We get plenty traffic. And we got plenty people. You know, all ages, all races, all colors, all origins, all sexual orientation. No given to this buffoonery that if you sell your soul, see, and don't nobody find about it, you could be rich. We see what happened to Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, all the other victims from pre-Diddy. A lot of people was in the industry saying, hold on, you shouldn't sell your soul. You know, all these people riding around looking like movie stars, fancy car. And P. Diddy got them all on camera. They can't hide it. Now they doing public apologies. See, you know, they apologize. And what evidence would the zookeeper be able to reveal when he really get a digging in the street, seeing who got who on film? Doing what acts? Oh, man, we got some sick information. Zookeeper, we got some sick information. We in the city of Janesville. We in the state of Wisconsin, United States of America. And shout out to the people, the pole top equipment installed, owned and maintained by USA. We want to shout out USA at this time. The president, the CEO, perfect situation had come up. Emergency call 1-800-510-6091. An important situation come up. Hold on. Why ain't no courthouses, parking meters? No AT&T ain't say nothing about it. Nobody but Eagle. So he out here saying, hold on, we got traffic coming that way. No, that way, that way. No, we need to generate some funds somehow. So zookeeper, we working on new police uniforms, new police training seminars, no artificial intelligence based. But you gotta be one of the A+ students at this time. We don't want you to have no A- or A+. We might be in a hell of a situation. We got babies that know way more than the regular people. We want to shout out the city of Janesville, Trent. But we got babies getting to play with this preschool artificial intelligence, and some humans don't know what the hell artificial intelligence is. They have no idea. They don't want to know. And then when we search these people up, Lord behold, they worth so much money. I mean, that ain't here. No, city of Janesville just don't got it. Homeless people sleeping everywhere. And we want to let you know when we put these artificial intelligent cameras up. When we put these, shout out to Carpetland, a rocket store in my city. You know, Zeus say he the best hustler in the world. He don't understand what happened in the city of Janesville. No, they ain't got no parking meters. They never had parking meters since the courthouse been established. And then we take a second look. No, we go in there and see everybody's name on the stone. Shout out to JTS. No, they named legitimately on the stone. But then we take a third look. We try to figure out how many traffic cars moving in traffic at this moment, not obeying traffic laws, but we ain't got no cameras to catch these crooks. And then we ain't got no parking meters at the courthouse. And then we ain't got training, according to Eagle, allegedly, in the city of Janesville for artificial intelligence, because we gonna double down on it as we play poker today. No, shout out to Chief Moore. No, he was a wonderful chief. The chief of police, remember? You know, Janesville Craig incident just robbed him of his imagination, robbed him of his understanding of how GoPro could have more education on the police. It took his career. Remember? He had to apologize to the people in public. No, I'm sorry. Our training wasn't really up to code. Blame it on the government. But he couldn't say that because no government would have sued him again. What the hell you say, boy? You played with us. We taking your pension. And as we understand what GoPro did, we can understand what U.S. Sailor did and what they didn't do. Zookeep, he don't sleep. He said he loved the officer. She was beautiful. And he never wanted to hurt her. Didn't try to hurt her. But he had to caress her mind, to the high existence of a woman's mind being caressed. Say, hold on, you really want to go on that date? I can take you international, not just a local joke. You want to sing for fun, you can sing for fun. You need a few funds, we can just pay the rent on your fund. I mean, whatever your fund is, we gonna have fun. But do you really want to have fun? And do you really want to see what I do to the government? And she said yes. So Zoo out here. Shout out to Officer Bailey. She wanted to play this game. So we got left turn, straight turn, right turn only, but stop rookies. If we get down to the microscopic review of it, through Zoo audit, they just ain't here. The arrows miss the straight and the right turn. And then GoPro, see GoPro, she was cold. She come through bypassing police security system. How they do that? Well, they had artificial intelligence equipment to rob the human their imagination. GoPro then made a killing, but then hurt a lot of people, putting all legal protection on it. I mean, GoPro done killed the people. Chief ain't here no more. He had to resign. He probably didn't want to resign. He wanted to have a ball his whole life. Asked the police chief. Everybody loved him. He had so much respect in the community. He could run around with no gun. He had people that loved him. And Zeus said he loved him because we trying to get him his job back in a sick way that Zeus think. He said, we going to have you chief in something else. You got a few fans, he going to need you. Shout out to the chief. All hell to the chief. Chief Moore, we sent him off, but then we bring him right back in. We want to see what Chief Moore think about this video. Is it true? Is it not true that he can present new evidence to the government and say, hold on, we got preschoolers learning artificial intelligence in other cities, other states, other towns, villages, provinces, jurisdictions in the United States. And we did not get any approved government funding for this training. That's how I lost my job. Let's run it back. Zookeeper say, could Chief Moore state a valuable new claim? Because we did not have artificial intelligence-based training. Because we did not have it. Artificial intelligence-based training. My officers look bad. We didn't have the government approval for the funding, but it was available. But the lawyers didn't. You see? And this is why Zookeeper say he come and get on his show. He knows so much the lawyers don't know that the officer now she figuring out, oh my God, I did that. Yes, you did, baby. You asked me on a date. It's Zookeeper. He don't sleep. Zookeeper don't sleep. He say, let's run it back one more time for my new fans. Know what I do? I take the public safety that's not here. I edify to it. I say the constructions need to do this. I say, and then God said, do you love me or do you love money? See, because if you incest in the slave wages you caught up in thinking about money, your fantasy is another man's reality. You ain't got no lawsuit in the mail for your 40 acres, for your move, for your name change, for artificial intelligence grant proposals for appeals, Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals, United States Court of Appeals. You have none of this information. And shout out to the city of Janesville police, as they know their chief went down because they didn't have the government funding. You know, artificial intelligence police training, it just wasn't available. And the chief, he trying to figure out why the government and Attorney Nell Sherman. So we're going to shout out Attorney Nell Sherman and shout out to Squad 212 today as we pray and say we got to find a better way to make it today. Shout out to the city of Janesville Police Department. Let's run it back. No, Chief Moore lost his job. It was a sad occasion. No, a lot of people were sad, but then a lot of people was mad because the chief supposed to had the artificial intelligence equipment to be able to catch any crook that will ever crook. I mean, they supposed to have this equipment, but they didn't. And then Chief Moore got to get on the TV and publicly say, I'm sorry, I let the community down. But the government been giving this money away a long time ago. But the lawyers didn't ask for these funds. Who let who down? And shout out to the lawyers. It's Zookeep. He don't sleep. No, he eat accredited lawyers for breakfast. We caught up in a hell of a show. He say, is the government budget deficient on sexual assault prevention? As we know, today's show is about Halloween sex assault monitoring on Halloween by the police, by the attorneys, and by all the people who want the community safe from these offenders, whoever offended. But we want to distinguish the fact that God said himself, you know, at the age of 12 or 13 now, you're able to make good choices, but you won't always make the right choice. And we want to figure out if a 12 or 13-year-old conviction, while you just touch somebody, should restrict you on going to trick or treat if you got kids and y'all been doing this already. What is the situation? As we navigate today, trying to figure out why GoPro caused so much trouble, but they raised the awareness to the public. Why Zookeeper get on the show and say we could have cameras right here, but they not here. Free. Guilt versus Conflict. 658, Fed 30, 82 and 83. They just not here. Well, we got this good construction going up right here. And this is what, Rob Eagle of his imagination. We got so many fake Christians. They go to church every week. And they supposed to be in leadership. But then, we trying to figure out who really leading the sheep, ain't nobody out here really standing on what they should be standing on. We got Rock County Courthouse. We got Fab Girl. We got Salon Lamont. We got Janesville Floor coming. We got Damn Fine Sandwiches. We got The Lark. We got Marvin W. Rowe. We got no artificial intelligence and a legitimate business district. Then we got Frendale Building. We got so many business. We got the venue. We got the vintage store. We got 608 Vintage. We got a legitimate business district, not up to code because the lawyers, didn't come out and really audit the city like they needed to be audited. And Eagle say here, independent track. Shout out to Spectre. No, the government love his show. And today we trying to figure out if we could just contact the United States Attorney General's office, ask them, is a Supreme Court president that had, in fact, approved budgets for artificial intelligence program for preschoolers? And is it a fact that the police don't have this nowhere in their curriculum? Because if the police continue to do this, GoPro And not only GoPro, I mean, so many different other companies gonna be able to keep getting the chief fired. And we shout out Chief Chad Pearson at this moment. We know he the chief. He wanted to take over after more. But he did not chief right. See, Guild versus Confight. 6, 5, 8, Fed third at 82 and 83. No, Zookeeper say the chief, Chad Pearson, he did not chief right. Hold on. Why the courthouse signs look like that? Why there ain't no cameras? GoPro got us. Why we ain't got artificial intelligence training going on through the government budget? Hold on, we look it up on YouTube. They got black-owned business, they got Caucasian-owned business, but we go through the schools down here, we see that we don't have this type of business, and we don't have this type of income. So Eagle say we on Main Street, East Court Street, and we know the judge is working hard in that courtroom. Got to deal with Eagle, likes of the peasants, likes of the rich people, and likes of those in the middle who happen to get traffic crimes all the way from new sex crimes. And as we talking about GoPro camera today, putting all legal protection on it, we want to see what happened to the GoPro offender. I mean, what was his sentence? And what did he give the government to have them reduce his sentence? Because you got to give them something. You just can't play with government. She's not to be played with. But Eagle say he doing a striptease with the government. Shout out to the city of Janesville Fire Department as we delegate and our separate departments under the First Amendment. We got to do it. No, we got to be firefighter. We got to be police. We got to be this. We got to be that. But we don't got to work under these conditions. That's what we don't got to do. You know, Zeus say, hold on, he see a movie star. She asked him on a date, and the only thing he could do was think about adorning her in $50,000 jewels as she walked out in the public, $1 trillion jewels. Well, how much that cost? Oh, that was $1 trillion. How you get that? My man bought it for me. Damn, you lucky. And then Zeus say he would just go and see how many of her friends see. When they come around and she go somewhere, how many of them gonna give him a striptease? You know, she cute, but what about this? You know, Zookeeper say he been with 700 of these creatures. I mean, they vicious. They vampires, they predators, they bloodhounds for the money. But they supposed to be your friend. They never hit on your man. But if you give them an opportunity, see, just one. My man bought me $1,000, trillion, gazillion dollar a castle. And we want to figure out why Zookeeper can't get on this news station and go to a city of Janesville castle where a king and a queen, now, they sit back and give out advice. Know about how to be filthy rich. No training seminars and futuristic endeavors and so many artificial intelligence company that the people become smart. We can't find that nowhere. So Zookeeper say he come back to the Rock County Courthouse to show you emphasis on why he shouldn't have been played with. No, it was a hell of a situation. They script teasing. You know, you can't script tease with Zoo. He gonna rob you of your imagination. He say, we on East Court Street, Main Street, the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America. And we want to look at the difference between the light pole. We could have a camera here now. Guild versus Confight, 6'5", 8 Fed 30, 82, and 83. We could have repainted the sign, put some cameras here, made it artificially intelligent, because in 2050, see, we're going to have a fourth light bulb. No, not just red, yellow, and green. It's going to be a fourth light bulb. Going to be able to connect with the traffic with the artificial intelligence-based cars. We so far behind, but then if people got all these smart cars, then they won't mind paying a parking meter fee, especially if they spending a few dollars. But no, a lot of people just ain't hustlers. They claim to be. Zeus say he the best hustler in the world. He take a bad situation, he make it good. He say artificial intelligence cost Chief Moore his job. Let's run it back. Artificial intelligence, the lack of, cost Chief David A. Moore his job. And you know, Chief, he say, don't hang out with Mike Bell. He's not good for you. He's not good for your recovery. We want to shout out the Chief for giving Zookeeper some vital information. And Zookeeper say you want to give some vital information today. You could have new evidence you put on the United States court system. No request to bypass the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeal because we know you got a valid claim that needs real public readdress. Because we don't know how far GoPro done did this in other states, other cities, other towns, villages, provinces where they selling the likes of the things they was doing. Let's run it back. Zoo say he's a legit YouTube auditor. No, he the worst auditor people ever heard, and he the worst auditor government ever seen. He's an independent contractor, but he was approached by an officer before she came officer, and she breached her contract before she even put the uniform on. And when she did that, he wanted to make sure her life never get in jeopardy again, because it hurt him. No, it really hurt him. You know, you got this Barbie doll out here in this cop uniform, playing cowboy and legit Indian. Ain't no IT system up the code, but we playing like it is. And then when we played like she wasn't wrong, she knew God said she was wrong, but she wanted to keep on. Just check on it next week. They'll get back to me next week. And it's the next week, you see. We got to understand what happened. Zookeeper say it's the next week of it. See, the next week of it. Get back to me next week, baby. Oh, you saying, so you telling me, right, that if I get back to you next week, we still got a situation where we can be in a relationship and you gonna help me expose the corruption and all the deficient things in your government. What you telling me? And she said, yes, come on back. Zoo running back. Like a running back in football. He putting his sharp clothes on, he pulling out the chain for, baby, I'm worth a little something. Damn it, come help. You know, I'm worth a little something. Not a lot. A little something, not a lot, baby. It's just a little something. But if you play with me, you really take my hand and go on this date, baby, I'm going to make you a queen of the world. I mean, it's an international thing I do, baby. I'm an auditor on YouTube, non-accredited lawyer, and the worst street pastor, auditor, non-accredited lawyer people ever seen. I think I'm a law professor, but the people say I'm wrong. And then I get on my phone. Stop rookies. And then I get on my phone. Lord, behold, we get to talking about city code we never knew was code. We got a legitimate business district all the way from the courthouse to down there. And the city has not proposed to put up some free cameras on the artificial intelligence training. Any IT security to see who would do some crime in this neighborhood knowing they own camera, knowing the government can do this to them. Hey, this landscape is under 24-hour surveillance. It's governed by the police department, sheriff's office, all first responders. But it's not. And then you say, why, baby? Why me? Out of everybody out here, why choose Zoo? She won't tell Zoo. You know, she won't confess her sin. Baby, why me out of all these crooks out here? No, out of all these guys. Shout out to you, baby. I see you. Zookeeper say out of all these people, why me, baby? And we want to see how much business we getting in the city of Janesville, that's we 2-hour park, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. No parking, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday, June 1st, September 30th. But want to know we could just help these people. Put some parking meters over here. Hell, if they ain't spending enough money, damn, let's see if they open. And if we see if they open or not, we want to take a look at your next door neighbor. See, sometimes it's your next door neighbor make you not get no business. Shout out to Sue 200. Shout out to Sue 235. Shout out to 54 South Main Street. Shout out to this. Shout out to this. And we want to pay attention to what really happened. Those who say she was doing a special Christmas show. No, it was a solo. And she knew he liked her music. See, when you somebody #1 fan, you can sing however you want to. You could be the worst singer in the world, and somebody still say you know you inspired me. I'm your #1 fan. So say she knew he was her #1 fan, and something like this happened. Damn, baby, it's time to get that evidence, sweetheart. Do you got it? People say no. We wasn't investigating you for nothing. She ain't never speak to you. And some people say, was this in my head or was this in my heart? What really happened? Shout out to Echo. Everybody cooperating, helping others. 608-754-5333. As we chase prophecy, we've been in this for quite a while, rookies. Want to shout out Damn Fine Sandwiches. And they got okay beer, but they got all this room. The brands ain't listed, see? What kind of beer you got? And what kind of sandwiches what kind of damn I'm hungry right now? I might got a few dollars, I might not. What kind of damn fine sandwiches you got? What your menu? We want to shout out Happy Hour, Tom Collins, Cuba Liberate, and Moscow Law. 54 South Main Street, Janesville, Tuesday, Saturday, 46, but damn, today Monday, day before Sunday, and Eagle say hit you with a show yesterday that should have robbed you of your imagination, but it probably didn't. And we want to shout out to Lark, good business part in our dust, future home of Lark Wine Bar. We want to shout out this. If somebody able to drink wine now, you know they gonna be able to pay a parking meter fee, people. You know we want to shout out the Senior Activity Center. But first we want to shout out this. Know your next door neighbor, they play too much. And we want to know, is it true or false that a rich person owned the Lark? And could it easily say, hey, I want you to fix that up. I'm next door. What it costs? No, come have a framer, come frame it real quick. No, few dollars to edify to the business part of it. We got so many rookies. Want to shout out attorneys at law. Want to shout them out. Give them a little exposure. You know, and that's what happened when Zoo got on the phone. Say the accredited lawyers had failed to ask for the funds under the First Amendment that was available to the government, Chief Moore them, for the IT, an artificial intelligence budget, but somehow we ran into this. The door was locked. The light wasn't on. It was a hell of a situation. This zookeeper, he say, we in the city of Janesville, people, we trying to figure out, is it true or false? Is it true that sex crimes still going on under defective artificial intelligence budget proposals from government lawyers who work for the police because they too busy working on other things. And what we figuring out is, was it wrong or was it right for Victoria A. Bailey to play with Zoo? No, ask him on the day. Say she wanted to hang out with him. Was it a good thing or a bad thing, people? We trying to figure it out. And then we want to figure out why Chief Moore had to go. Because the government failed him. No, Chief Moore didn't have to go because the government failed him. He could at least say, I'm not resigning. I'm putting a lawsuit on the government. Because, no, Sue Keith, the man who don't sleep, he say, under artificial intelligence proposal, government money being spent, we didn't get the memo. So Keith don't sleep. He say, we just didn't get that memo. Or did we? And if they got the information. See if they got the information. And they did not give it to Chief Moore. What should Chief Moore do? Stay in retirement or file a 1983 civil rights lawsuit against government. And other lawsuits against government. Well, we had a situation where they said, no, Chief, it's time for you to step down for the integrity of the department. What? What? Stop, rookies. We in it. We want to focus on the integrity of the department. Sometimes we got to challenge the government for the integrity of the department. Had Chief David A. Moore, stood up like Zoo when the government don't want to play right, you see. Hold on. It ain't my fault. You had the money. You had the lawyers in place. And nobody gave us this information. No, nobody gave us this information. We want to shout out to Sit Back and Relax and Enjoy Your Time at every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. June through August. Presenting the sponsor, Mercy Health. Being in Mind, City of Janesville, Wisconsin Park Place, Children's Museum of Rock County, Music at the Marv, and all these sponsors. No, they got a hell of a list. Major computers. And if you contributed. Now, we want to give you a little dusting, but Eagle say he ain't got the right equipment right now. He's supposed to be 31 lawsuits issue in it. But we want to shout out Sullivan Signs at this moment. No, he played with Eagle. He thought Eagle wasn't a real lawyer. Eagle laughed at him. It's this Ronald Sutherland. Now, I want to isolate this to Ronald Sutherland Signs because he played with Eagle. When Eagle get that money, he know all that property he working on, all the contracts he been working on, all the things he been doing in the dark, gonna come to the light. Because see when that paper get involved, people play different. And Zookeeper like to take employment contracts. Now everybody got a state and a federal contract clause they must obey. And if we don't now, oh man, it's gonna be hell to tell. Because Sue say he was a Supreme Court certified grant writer. He just wasn't a lawyer. He just wasn't a lawyer. He really was a grant writer. He really put in grants for the United States Supreme Court. But the people got confused. They laughed at him, called him names. And we want to see if we can get to them same laughs and giggles and, name callings. All the public scrutiny, all the misconceptions. We want to figure out we can get your mind back right there and see if any lawyer in the city of Janesville, United States Attorney General's office, city Janesville Attorney's office, state of Wisconsin Attorney General, focused on this topic and this topic alone. If Chief Moore had got government money so his staff could be trained through artificial intelligence budgets, no, Chief Moore wouldn't have to be fired. But he got fired because these lawyers that say they lawyering for Chief and the city of Janesville did not request the funding properly. And the United States Attorney General's office did not send them a memo saying why you ain't requested no funds for artificial intelligence training for sex offender crime. And lo and behold, GoPro get us. Wake us up. It brought us awareness, people. No, it brought us some awareness. And then Chief, all his staff, all investigators, no, they had to look bad. No, they had to because the policies was too old. Let's shout out the courthouse. And let's shout out God. We see a cross over there. We know there's a cross behind that building there. We trying to see God. A lot of people say Zookeeper was retarded. No, he was goofy. He was this. He was that. He's a bum. He's and Zookeeper say he loved it. No, every minute, every moment of it. Sit back and relax and enjoy the time. Every Tuesday, well, every day with Zoo. He gonna rob you of your imagination. We trying to figure out if the sex offender crime fighting bills need to be amended under artificial intelligence budgets because the government has contributed many times to other people who requested the funds. But then when we talk about the GoPro situation, how did it ever occur if the government had a purse, but the lawyers didn't dig in it right? They didn't dig in there. They ain't ask her. You know, they ain't call a Lady of Liberty. Hey, baby, we need to dig in that purse. And Zeus say this show for all these women who love to raise babies and no travel. And as we talking about auditing, we want to figure out why that's like that. No, Zeus say we got one hell of a show today. Is it true? Is it not true that we could have cameras, but we don't? Is it true? Is it not true? We could have artificial intelligence government training and police curriculums, but we don't. Is it true? Is it not true that Governor Evers got the memo that this was a reality? Could be a fantasy for any lawyer who would delegate this a delegation. That schools, preschools, from preschool to college, from the police station to the fire station, could have artificial intelligence budget, government money sent to it, but no accredited attorney asked for these funds because they was too lazy. They forgot about it. No, Zoo got to come up with some type of justification in his head. See, why the funds just not here? It's one hell of a situation. And the people say they're nervous about his lawsuits, but that's small talk. This big talk. Should United States of America Supreme Court create new juvenile legal precedent to tackle the issue of sex offense based related crimes and crime prevention for companies like GoPro and other companies that know way more artificial intelligence than the police, based on police not being smart in this category? Stop, Brookers. They just ain't smart. They not smart. They not trained in it. Good night. See, gift versus contract.